Hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, I wanted to show you the thought process that goes into a build. In other words, how I went from this to this. Let's start from Velothi Reverie, Rianmiel's home, where I brought Carmilla of Asherol to battle a precursor target dummy. I usually get hit points to 0 pretty fast, but Carmilla is really taking her sweet time with this. I don't think I've ever managed damage numbers so low. Carmilla is my Dark Mage I, stage 4 vampire, of course. I wanted her to be deadly and to have a vibe of gloomy mauve. The colors I've got right, but everything else seems to be a touch off. I have War Maiden, Law of Julianus and Shadowrend on her. These are all okay sets that should work pretty well for a sock, but I kinda want to try a thing with Carmilla. The Thunderbug's Carapace feels really intriguing for me right now. It's a tank set, yes, and adds to armor and health, but the 5-piece perk is just delightful. You see, whenever you take physical damage, enemies around you get electrocuted. I had this on RCP for a while and it made playing so much fun. I'll pair this with Julianus to see what happens.
All functions lost.
Can't say I'm impressed. I think I need a boost to damage done, critical damage, max magicka, maybe in power would be... Should we go with Oakensoul? What do you say? A bit of 1-bar build action, purple magic and all that. I'll log in with RCP real quick and make a ring. Did you know, by the way, that you can make copies of antiquity set pieces with the transmute station? That makes life so much easier. Okay, here we go. I use my banker when I need to transfer items from one character to the other. Some people like to send mail to themselves, some use merchants as a temporary storage. I find bankers most trustworthy, so I use them. Now that I have the Oakensoul on Carmilla, I see that it breaks my Thunderbug a bit. If I have a Sork wearing heavy or medium armor, I try to choose weapons and jewelry from that set and have other pieces be light armor. With the Oakensoul, I'll need to have Carmilla wear a piece of heavy armor. Boots, maybe. At this point, I need to respec my abilities. Oakensoul prevents me from switching weapons, so I'll pick the active abilities I want to use in combat. Force Pulse is an okay spammer, Wolf Elements got nerfed but it's still okay, Crystal Fragments is a must for Dark Sork, Shattering Prison adds to immersion and Dark Exchange keeps Carmilla's health up. Now, to the precursor. Well, that wasn't very good at all. Crystal Fragments should trigger more often and the one ring to rule all status effects totally left us dry. I'm going to continue testing ability combinations, but I want to change her gear some more. Shadowrend's helm isn't the best choice here since it adds to magicka recovery instead of, say, weapon and spell damage. I'll switch that to Nerianeth when I come across it. Now, there's another set I've wanted to try for the longest time. Pelinal's Wrath is a craftable set from the Gold Coast. It adds to offensive penetration and weapon and spell damage. With 5 pieces equipped, you unlock a peculiar pack. Killing an enemy grants you a damage shield and a stack of White Streak Mayhem, which boosts weapon and spell damage and also makes you take Oblivion damage. To put it in plain English, the more damage you do, the more you hurt. Delicious. We all have a thing we really like, and this is mine. Sets and curses that make your life difficult. Hence, I play as a stage 4 vampire and have them wear things that cause them damage. I'll have Carmilla don her new clothes and take her out so she can hurt things while hurting herself. The swamp outside Exercise Coven Cottage will do nicely. Lots of crocodiles and imps and hags here. We can kill some of them and... Huh? Oh! Well, this doesn't go with Carmilla's aesthetic at all. Disappointed. I'll get rid of Pelinal's Wrath and never speak of it Again, or how about we give it to someone who wears yellow and is perpetually in a foul mood? Perhaps the light bulb eyes will look better on Annuel, my Templar vampire. Vampire Templar? I left her in Clockwork City after completing her build and never returned to her. Shows how I feel about Templars, right? I'll give her the Oakensoul ring as well, just to see how it works on her. I might return this to Carmilla soon, though, cause her build interests me more. Now, without changing her abilities, let's see how she efficient. And the visual effects Pelinal's Wrath grants actually look pretty good on her. I've taken Annuel to my City Castle so I can faff about with her abilities. As Pelinal causes her to take damage whenever she does damage, we'll need some strong healing skills. Luckily, Templars are jam-packed with those. I'll try Channeled Focus first. Though this gives status effects I don't really need with the Oakensoul, the healing part is quite good. I kinda sorta wanted to use Blood Mist, but I don't have it on Annuel. I could spend like an hour in Cracklawn to get it, but I don't wanna right now. We will do without. Purifying Light also comes with a healing perk, so that might do. And I do like the Dark Damage Shield. That should at least get a chance to prove its worth. I'll try the current combo of abilities first and then switch something to Living Dark. I have seen better performances. When making a build, tweaking is endless. I'll continue that by swapping Channeled Focus to Living Dark. That did not help. I'm not feeling the Javelin, so I'll get rid of it ASAP. How about we switch it to Arterial Burst? We are, after all, vampires. Let's see what the numbers look like now. Maybe a touch better, and I like the feel of playing with this setup. It's not the oh wow, all pieces fell into place feeling I get sometimes when a build is close to perfection, but I don't hate this. There's potential, and I need to explore that in the outside world, where enemies don't just stand around doing nothing. Usually at this point, I go into a public dungeon to compare performance to other characters, but today, I think I'll take Annuel to speak with Clarion. I hope you enjoyed this video. Next week, I'll share a dungeon run with you, though I don't yet know if it's going to be starring Carmilla or Annuel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta!